Hey, Object Coder, let's do another example on this normalizing, this simplifying, because it helps us so much. We don't want more bugs, more maintenance, more coding. We want less. Less is more, they say. Example number 2 here. Um, so, as usual, we have our problem statement there. And the problem statement's usually going to be a blob of classes and methods, and we kind of go from there. In this case here, we've got this guy here, which is telling us that we have a couple classes, 1, 2, 3, and we have about 15 methods approximately. So what do we say about that? Well, we say that we want to find out what we have existing though. What's in our existing library? What's in our existing world that we can use to solve this problem? Tools, basically, right? What tools can we use to solve the problem? Well, we have this set of tools here that's available to us. And it's basically a set of geometric shapes right there. This is the problem with animated turtles and turtle graphics. So these geometric shapes might come in handy, and we're definitely going to keep them in mind anyway, right? Okay, so let's get organized first. We're just going to kind of sort these methods. We see there's a lot of common methods here. Put down an alias on those. So basically now we're going to code these guys right here, 2 classes. We're going to code them. We've got a set of methods for each they're going to code up, and then a couple of specific methods here. So basically now 1NF. Let's jump to 1NF, which is super, super important, and that means find reusable components. Let's go find, as we said before, remember, let's go find these reusable components in this grab bag of tools. All right, so 1NF, first normal form. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Well, we have this, we have our common methods here that we identified. Those are methods we have to code. And these are methods here that are in our toolbox, right? So let's line them up next to each other. Here's our toolbox, and here's the methods we have to code. Well, look at this. They're lining up exactly right. We don't want to reinvent the wheel, so we can get some reuse here. We've identified a component, a geometric shape that can solve these problems, or I should say that can implement these services, these methods. All right, so that's cool. That's going good. Here is our updated one here. We're going to code these 2 here. Each of these is going to have a component now, and each of these is going to have some common methods, and then each will have a specific method. The question is, can components help us here? Definitely they can. So as always, I say, look under delegated there. Take a look under delegated and study that. Jump into it. Really understand what delegated means. Okay. Available components are right here. So right away, we're going to code up turtle. Remember, we're simple turtle and animated turtle. They're each going to have a shape like that, a shape. We're going to do our hazard check. That works out fine. We've achieved 1NF. 2NF is we generalize, right? We generalize. So we have shape and shape right there. So we review these types. Could any component types be more general? Could any be more general? No, in this case, no, because we're already using the most general type. We're using shape, which is a general type. These are the specific types down here, right? That thing is ridiculous. These guys here are specific, and this, of course, up here is general. So we're already using the general type right here, a shape. So we're good to go, actually, right now in this case here. For 2NF, nothing to do. 3NF, inheritance. Do we have any inheritance ideas? And we're looking for redundancy. When we look at 2 classes that we're going to code side by side, do they have redundancy between them? Well, they each have an instance variable or a component called shape. That's redundant. Coders don't like redundancy. They also have this set of this set of methods here, redundant. So they do have a lot of redundancy. Remember that set of methods there is like 6, 7 methods or something like, or 5 methods. All right. So let's see here. Take a super type. Well, super type here for a simple turtle and animated turtle. We might just want to just start with a name turtle. Simple turtle and animated turtle. Okay, we do it as a check again. Make sure we're good there. We are. Um, so the turtle behaviors are going to have the component behaviors. Remember, that's just an alias for a subset of behavior of methods, and they're going to have these methods too. We'll see that blown up here in a minute, or expanded out, I should say. Here's what we're looking like. We have turtle. We have a simple and an animated. The simple turtle implements drawn. The animated turtle implements draw animation on. These implement all the other methods. So I should say this turtle implements all the other stuff. So these down here are very lightweight, and that's what we like. We like to move stuff up into the general area as much as we can. All right, we've achieved it, and here's the one I wanted to show you. Expand it out. Okay, so this is what we need. We wanted to code, right? This is how we started our project. We needed to code these things. Well, actually, we started off. We were going to code these two, and we've added the superclass. All right. So this is what we're going to code right here. And turtle has a component called shape, and it has these methods. Now remember, these are delegated. Again, I've repeated this many times, but look at delegated. That means trivial, and that's a good thing. So we really have these two methods to code, and one method right there to code for the animated turtle, and one method there to code for the simple turtle. All right, so let's take a look now, finally, at the conclusion. Here's our starting point, a whole bunch of methods. We ended up with 1, 2, 3. For the animated turtle, we ended up with 3 methods, and the simple turtle will also have 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. It'll have that method right there. It'll have that method there. That will be the simple turtle, 1, 2, 3. Whereas the animated has these 3. So we basically reduced our 15 methods down to 1, 2, and 3 draw on. About 4 methods, because these are only going to be done once, and this one is this one, and this one. So we've reduced 15 down to 3 or 4. All right, that was a good gain, I think, and simplification is fun. It really is. We'll talk to you soon, Object Coder. Look forward to seeing you soon.